Okay, we're going to have a little piece of tape here about a young man who does a remarkable act. We thought you might like to see a portion of it. His name is Tom Noddy, or Noddy, N-O-D-D-Y. And he does some remarkable things with cigarette smoke and just a plain bubble pipe. Here's Tom at work.
The physics major told me a bubble cube would be impossible. It's okay, you get 3 tries with the bubble cube. I'm the bubble guy, make up all the rules. Nothing's impossible. Just one more I want to show you. This one is called the carousel bubble. Thanks to David the Minstrel. Bubble magic is no illusions. It's real magic. Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. One of the characters I like doing, which is based on a lot of the early California salesmen were out in the early days, who do their own commercials. I don't know if that's indigenous to California or not, but they do them for carpet companies, they do them for car companies, and Art Fern became kind of a composite of all those kind of people. The one we found, the earliest tea time movie we had was back in 1970. And again, the quality of the tape is not what it should be. I think it's probably a dub from a dub. And I think it was the original matinee lady. It was Carol Wayne. So here's Art Fern at work.
Hi there, feature film freak. Art Fern here today with today's feature film. We've got a real winner for you today, friends. Yul Brynner, Telly Savalas, Phil Silvers, and Fuzzy St. John in the great historical movie, The Wright Brothers Failed to Get It Up. Now, we'll get to that. Right, Timmies. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, friends, are you tired of the hassle of city living? Tired of the buses, the cars, the pollution, the noise, the people? Well, get out of town, friends, and leave decent people alone. Now's the time to purchase your vacation home in an undeveloped area called, right here, Dropout City. That's right, friends. Come to Dropout City for real country living. And when we say country, we mean right on the San Jacinto Fault, which may be leaving the country soon. Now, let's say hello to our matinee lady. Would you come out here, my dear? That's right, friends. Now, how would you like to get your hands on one of these? Just look at that foundation. Look at the underpinning. Look at the frame. That's an A-frame. I see a lot of C-plus frames, but that's a definite A-frame. Because when I saw it, I said, hey, that's a frame. Now, friends, I'm talking untouched land. I'm talking rustic. I'm talking uncivilized. And most of all, I'm talking fast. You know why? Because this land is going fast, friends. For a mere $3,500, you get this A-frame house. And if it's not on time, you just walk up and say, hey, where's my frame house? Now, here's what you get. A stone fireplace that goes all the way up. That's right, you get the shaft. The outside of the house... The outside of the house is all stucco. And remember, that makes you the stuckee. And what about the outside, matinee lady?
This is the biggest front porch I've ever seen.
Right on. That's right, friends. The Dropout City A-frame house is just right for you, especially if you're handy with tools. Dropout City, where our slogan is.
If you're good with your hands, you could do stuff.
Right again. Oh, she's a winner. Right, Dropout City, 40 miles from nowhere as the crows fly, because this place is for the birds. We stand behind every house, friends. So leave your shades up, will you? Dropout City. Hey, commuter's delight. Live in the country, work in the city. The 8 a.m. flood passes right by your door. Straight outdoors, because that's where your plumbing is. All this, friends. Plus a full 16th acre of land for only $3,500. Impossible, you say? So did we, till we hired a man named Murray. Don't worry about the purchase price. You Timmy's got bad credit, we don't care. You don't have a job, we don't care. You have a prison record, we don't care. Don't think you'll make the payments? Then we care. That's right, friends. Dropout City. You want to know how to get there, don't you, friends? All right, you take Fountains of Vine. You get on the Hollywood Freeway. Get off of the Slauson cutoff. Cut off your Slauson. Get back in the car. Get on the Santa Monica Freeway. Drive 80 miles until you see the giant neon mudslide, and you'll be at Dropout City, where you'll see our matinee lady who'll say,
We told you, you don't have to cut off your sloth.
you said it. Now, back to our flick. Another winner, Slim Pickens, Patty Page, Duke Wayne, and Charlton Heston, another classic Western, Kiss My Saddle Horn. Oh, hi there, friend. Back already. Well, we'll be right back with Mary Small, Monty Hall, Richard Lou, and Lou Ayres, and Dr. Kildare opens a lunch hour clinic. But first, friends, you're worried about insurance rates. You're worried about accidents. Are you worried about coverage? We now bring you the latest deal from Shifty of Encino. No card for Shifty of Encino. That's right, friends. The money we save on cards, we pass on directly to you. We now bring you a policy that doesn't expire, even if you do. Friends, you can come in, matinee lady. Now, friends, take a look at what we cover on these policies. And take a look at what we don't. Now, we tell it to you straight, friends. What's our slogan, matinee lady?
You're in good hands, Mr.
What? Okay. Are we on time?
Yes.
In all the years we've been sitting at the desk, many times you want to ask questions of the guest, and you don't do it. You kind of edit it out of your mind. And once in a while, you try to figure out what the viewers would like to ask the guest. And one night, it just got to the point where I could not resist any longer. And I asked a question that I think any guy in America would ask this guest. You'll see the guest in just a moment. Have you always been rather zoftic? What would they call that where you grew up in Tennessee?
I can't say.
Healthy?
Healthy, I guess.
Yeah.
Bosomy.
Bosomy?
Yeah, I guess that'd be what they'd say. But, what did you ask me just before that?
Have you always...
Well, yeah,
you were young,
I've always been pretty well blessed. People are always asking if they're real and...
Oh, I would
this and
never.
that.
I would never, you see.
No, you don't have to ask.
I would not.
I tell you what, these are my...
I have certain guidelines on this show.
I usually say...
But I would give about a year's pay to peek under there. Couldn't resist. We'll take a break and we'll come back and say good night. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we have a minute or so here to say goodnight. There are so many people connected with the show. This is not a one-man show in any sense of the word. There are a lot of people who are very important to me on this show, including Ed McMahon, who's been sitting here along with me for 21 years. Mr. Doc Severinsen over there. Tommy Newsom, all the guys in the orchestra. Our executive producer, Fred DeCordova, and our producer, Peter LaSalle. Our director, Bobby Quinn, whose birthday happens to be today. Who am I leaving out? There's so many people, and you're going to see all the names at the end of the show. We have some wonderful writers on this show who've been with me a number of years. A lot of them, of course, on this show have written sketches that were several years old, but we got a wonderful writing staff, a great technical crew, makeup, prop department,
A great
Jack
band.
Rand, a great orchestra. There's so many people. So look at the credits tonight, and you'll see a lot of the people who put in a lot of work to make this show whatever it is. And whatever it is, we'll be here tomorrow night. I thank you all. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Night, everybody.
Good night, Mom.
All the clues point to fun tomorrow afternoon at 4 when Robert Vaughn finds the ideal woman during TV's Private Eyes Week on The Love Boat, followed by Detroit's favorite cops on Barney Miller. Now stay tuned as Mort Krim and Carmen Harlan bring you News 4 Tonight next on Channel 4.